The topic of our group is exploring the impact of educational videos on science communication on the YouTube platform, a study of these key videos. In the context of rapidly advancing information technology, the Internet, especially social media, has become a crucial platform for science communication. Among these platforms, YouTube has gradually emerged as a vital medium for science education and cultural dissemination. Li Ziqi, a Chinese short video character, has captured global audience with her unique presentation of traditional culture. Her video focuses on dedicated rural life, encompassing a wide range of traditional skills such as farming, food preparation, and handicrafts, while seamlessly integrating knowledge of nature, history, and social science. Although her videos are not in-depth science communication, the scientific knowledge embedded within them is convincing to viewers. Firstly, Li Ziqi's video has garnered widespread global attention on YouTube, showcasing how traditional culture can find new pathways for dissemination in the digital age. This phenomenon has sparked discussion about the symbiotic relationship between cultural and scientific knowledge dissemination. Her videos appeal not only to the audience interested in Eastern culture, but also to those by the application of science and technology, providing a novel perspective for science communication. Secondly, Li Ziqi's content demonstrates the potential of informal educational formats in science communication compared to traditional classroom teaching or academic papers. This type of video enjoys greater audience acceptance and engagement, particularly among younger viewers. Finally, to examine the impact of Li Ziqi videos on science communication, we can also explore the role of YouTube as a platform in advancing global science dissemination. As one of the most popular video platforms worldwide, YouTube provides creators with a virtually borderless environment for dissemination.
Here is our literature review. At present, the research mainly focuses on culture spread, geographical elimination, and audience behavior intention. It heavily touches on the influence of Li Ziqi's videos on education, especially scientific communication. The videos show many traditional handcraft making processes like blowing soy sauce and making blue calico, but they don't dig into and spread the traditional scientific principles behind them. The curiosity of overseas audiences, especially young ones, about scientific knowledge and the desire to explore the scientific wisdom behind traditional crafts when watching the videos have not been noticed. So, the chance to spread the scientific knowledge through cultural carriers has been missed. John's research analyzed the translation strategies of the titles and introductions of Li Ziqi's videos. It found that the aiding strategy is used to fill cultural gaps. For example, the translation treatment of cultural words like pen, ink, paper, and ink store. The mating strategy aims to improve readers' acceptance, but it may lead to information loss. His research is valuable for the words used in scientific communication of educational videos. The concerns of the second or fourth articles are mainly about the influence of Li Ziqi's videos on culture spread. They spread Chinese rural culture in a unique narrative way, covering traditional farming, food culture, and cultural heritage. They shifted a conflict and maxed the national and personal image, and attracted overseas audience attention to Chinese culture, such as the traditional cooking methods in food and the embroidery techniques in cultural heritage. They made the audience immerse in it and had emotional resonances, which then influenced their understanding and attitude towards the culture shown in the videos.
The fifth article mainly focused on how overseas audiences conceive of China in the context of Chinese media. Let's consider the audience of these videos on YouTube as a key example. Through analyzing online comments and interviews, it became clear how overseas viewers form their geographical impression of China by watching these videos and how this impression impacts their behavioral intentions. This has notable consequences for the scientific spread of geographical knowledge. These videos display a great many range of Chinese geographical elements. For example, local special foods, which include the ways of obtaining ingredients and cooking in different places, showing the effects of the geographical environment on food culture, traditional in handcrafts, and so on. These elements supply vivid and specific materials for the dissemination of geographical knowledge. Past research has surely achieved a lot. However, there are still some research gaps. In the research, although some scholars have studied a large number of these videos, the choice of example may have limitations. For example, it may not solely cover these videos with different themes and from different times. As a result, the research outcomes may not fully reflect the overall features and the changes in the influence of her videos. Most of the current research is based on instant comments and short-term responses from the audience. There is a lack of follow-up research about the deep cognitive changes and long-term effects on overseas audiences. For example, it's not known whether the audience's understanding of scientific culture after watching the videos is just a shallow and brief interest or a real deep and lasting cognitive alteration. The research also on how these videos affect the values, worldviews, and cross-cultural communication abilities of overseas audiences is inadequate. So, it's impossible to fully assess the long-term value of these videos in cross-cultural communications. Further research could look at the scientific principles behind these handcraft making processes. For example, the role of microbe and fermentation and the qualities of materials in textiles. We also look at how to share the scientific knowledge in a better way through the videos. Another idea is to look at how these videos are shared on different social media sites. This will help us understand how to make the most of each platform.
Next, I will analyze the problem statement with the development of science and technology. The formats and channels of science communication are also gradually changing, and new media platform provides the public with a broader space to access scientific knowledge and participate in scientific discussion. Li Ziqi, a well-known Chinese new media video character, has showcased the Chinese traditional culture, jewelry life, and handcraft to global audiences through the YouTube platform. These videos have attracted the recognition of a large number of overseas audiences and become an important means of cross-cultural communication. However, existing research has focused more on the cultural communication value of these videos such as how to shape ideal images and influence viewers' emotion experience while paying less attention to self-attention in education and scientific communication. In fact, this video contains many scientific communication relevant contexts, but this scientific knowledge have not been fully explored and disseminated. Therefore, we need to analyze three questions. First, which elements in these videos have the potential for scientific communication? Second, how do these videos inspire audience interest in scientific knowledge and enhance this scientific awareness? Third, how can educational videos be optimized to better achieve the goal of scientific communication? This video provides an innovation platform of scientific communication. The videos integrate tradition control and life experience, not only effectively reaching the public, especially young audiences, but also offering important insights into the diversity development of science communication theories and practice. This study aims to analyze the scientific communication element and educational significance in these videos, investigate the long-term impact of video on viewers' scientific interest and cognition, and explore suggestions for optimizing scientific communication through short videos. In conclusion, these videos are not only exploratory for cross-cultural communication, but also hold great potential for science communication. By exploring and optimizing this education content, we hope to inject new vitality into global dissemination of science knowledge.
Hello everyone, my name is Huang Yu. My part is mainly to provide the references and summary of the ideal video. Due to the limitation of the number of slides, some of the references are not put in the slides. Through the analysis and exploration of the previous partners, and in the face of the opportunities and challenges of modern science communication, we can know that this video provides an innovative medium for science communication by integrating educational culture and traditional aesthetics and life experience. However, if the full potential of these videos in education and science communication on YouTube is to be realized, the content and the significance of their educational part needs to be further explored and optimized as a way to promote public science communication and education. Therefore, this is the main purpose of choosing this part of the research gap as our study. This is the home content of our ideal video section. Thank you all.